Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this last mindfulness meditation and pranayama session for 2025. So we will have just a couple of Fridays for a break, and we will be back at it. It would be January the 9th, I believe, but don't be surprised if I'm around and I pop on somewhere in between. So I will always let you know when that might happen. So as you come on today, we are doing a loving kindness meditation, which is, gives me goosebumps. Of course, not just for the holidays, not for particular times. I actually love the idea of doing a mindfulness or loving kindness meditation for a few days, for particular times that just come up and you are feeling the nudge. I would like to give a shout out to my dear friend Suzanne Mongrain Smith. If you haven't had a chance to see the post that I just shared this morning, I had the privilege of being in a miracle circle with Suzanne, and she does these circles a few times a year where we really focus on certain aspects of life. And the loving kindness meditation paired with Om Mani Padme Hum, okay, the mantra, very powerful. So I do want to suggest this as well. So if you have Suzanne's mantras, from her Kuvalaya album, pairs beautifully with loving kindness meditation. And so what we did is we put our words to, and some design to, the loving kindness meditation. So when you do search it up, you will see that there are many different wordings and phrases and ways I'm going to say to remember, because I think for me that's really, really important. When I can remember the words and they speak to me, it means that I'm going to feel them, and I'm going to say them, and I'm going to share them more often. And so when you look at the words, for example, on the Facebook post, you can take that and find your words, your rhythm of ways that you're going to remember the loving kindness meditation, because it can arise when you're traveling. During the Christmas holidays, may I feel protected and safe, right? There are parts of it that can come out and speak directly to you. There are parts of it that in a moment you just feel like, oh my gosh, I need to send this to this particular person. And in everything that we do, and everything that we're exploring and experimenting with in this chapter of our lives, there is so much. And sometimes it's just remembering. Sometimes it's just having that habit and routine, sometimes the ritual around remembering that we have. And it's way more than a tool. Oh my gosh, it is way more than a tool, but it is a tool in our toolbox of calming ourselves down, of sharing compassion, kindness, of connecting with all of the nervous systems around us, not just the person standing in the line in front of you at the grocery store, but nervous systems globally. So here we are. So I'd like to welcome in Sandra and Mom, and I see Nadine this morning, and for all of you who will be watching, hopefully watching the recording as well. I hope, I hope you enjoy this and feel how it can be very, very personal to you. And so the words, good morning, Cheryl. The words that I'm going to share this morning, again, might be the words that you incorporate into your loving kindness meditation, and they might shift a little bit. We are going to say the words to ourselves, and then to sending it out to someone, and you can picture this person in your mind. You can say their name out loud as we go through the meditation. So we send it to someone who, we feel would just really, really benefit physically, mentally, emotionally. We simply want to connect with them over the holidays, okay, in some way, okay, and wherever they are. And then we go to somebody neutral that you might see on your walks at the pharmacy or the grocery store. You're in that same kind of habit and routine, so you see them. You don't know their name. They're quite neutral to you, but you can picture them. And you can send them the loving kindness meditation. And then to somebody who we're having a challenging relationship with right now. And actually it could be from the past. It could be from a very long time ago. It could be from a discussion yesterday. So sending them the energy of this loving kindness meditation, right? Could be somebody you see only over the holidays, and you want to set the tone, and they do feel it. This is one of the areas that is very, very interesting in terms of research, and it's related to forgiveness. And look for the signs later on today and this weekend, as you are picturing people in your mind, as you are sharing your energy and these words. Don't be surprised if you receive a phone call, a text. You're going through something and you find a letter, you find a card, you see their name somewhere when you are walking around over the course of the next little while. And again, whether it's that person who you are having a challenging relationship with, or someone who you care about very, very much, and you're sending your loving kindness. Just be aware that things will pop up. And again, this is where science meets spirituality, and this is where they have done research on the things that happen after we focus our energy on certain people. All right? From here, as we go from neutral to someone we're having a challenging relationship with, we go out to all human beings, all beings, the entire universe, all animals, and just all of us in this world together. So if you're ready to go, again, if you have a loving kindness meditation that you follow on your own and you like the words, go ahead. If you'd like to follow along with me, I'll say the words out loud. I'll give you a moment to repeat them to yourself or out loud. Make this your own. As we come together with a collective breath, a settling in, may my heart be filled with loving kindness. May I feel protected and safe. May I feel content and at peace. May my physical body support me with strength. May my life be blessed and unfold with ease. And just wrapping yourself up in warmth, in a heart hug. Feeling your breath, filling you up. Feeling that expansion. And now picturing someone who you would like to share the energy of this loving kindness meditation with. You may simply be thinking about them and wanting to connect with them. Or they are suffering in some way, physically, mentally, emotionally. And you just want to connect. You can say their name out loud or again to yourself as we repeat the words of the loving kindness meditation. May their heart be filled with loving kindness. May they feel protected and safe. May they feel content and at peace. May their physical body support them with strength. May their life be blessed and unfold with ease. See yourself giving them a big hug. And now to picture somebody and who's fairly neutral in your day, in your life. And if you can't think of anyone, just think of your daily routine of where you go, the stores you go into, the way that you walk, the route that you walk. And you probably don't know their name. And sometimes you might be interacting, but sometimes not. You see them from afar. And so as you picture them, may their heart be filled with loving kindness. May they feel protected and safe. May they feel content and at peace. May their physical body support them with strength. May their life be blessed and unfold with ease. And now to someone who you may be having a challenging relationship with. As I mentioned, it could be a discussion or an interaction that just happened yesterday, this week, or many, many years ago. And picturing that person, again, in your mind, saying their name out loud or to yourself. May their heart be filled with loving kindness. May they feel protected and safe. May they feel content and at peace. May their physical body support them with strength. May their life be blessed and unfold with ease. And you may see yourself again with them. It may be a virtual hug, it may be whatever just arises, an image, a feeling. And finally, we send the energy of this loving kindness meditation out into the world. Our community, right? Our country, all beings, all animals. We're all in this together. May our hearts be filled with loving kindness. May we all be protected and safe. May we all feel content and at peace. May our physical body support us with strength. May our lives be blessed and unfold with ease. returning to your breath. Returning home to your breath. And being open, perhaps curious, to receive the nudges today, the signs, the confirmations and the synchronicities. And be ready to pop a little smile. As we start to flutter our eyes open, and stretch and reach. Thank you so much for joining in today, for watching this recording, for exploring and playing with loving kindness meditation, not just again over the holidays, but yeah, as often as you can. As I bring this 2025 to a close with Namaste, Heart Center. Namaste. Again, oh, thank you, Sandra. It's lovely to see your comments popping up. And so we move from some, again, feels in a very positive way, feels very, very deep and very powerful, to this in about 40 minutes. So we are pleased, and even as you're watching the recording, you can come on to our dance party at 8 a.m. where we celebrate and have some fun and just feel how, again, the energy, the contrast, the yin and the yang, and how everything is, again, part of our life experience. So if you don't have your Christmas sweater, that's okay. But if you do, I'd love to see a picture of it when we come into our time together. So yes, thank you so much to Cheryl. Thank you for your Merry Christmas, and to everyone. And we will see you again in about half an hour. Bye for now.